Do you feel that deep stirring inside, like you're meant for something greater? Something bigger than where you are right now? Well, I've got great news for you. God is calling you to new heights, new levels, and there's nothing that can stand in your way. Stick around, because I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock your true potential and rise to the place you've been destined for. Chosen ones, I'm so glad you're here with me today. I've been feeling something stirring in my spirit, and I just couldn't keep it to myself any longer. God is lifting you higher, and I believe you're destined for greater things than you could imagine. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why you are meant for more and how you can start claiming the amazing future that's waiting for you. Make sure to stick with me until the end, because I'll be sharing the key steps you need to take to fully embrace the elevation God has planned for you. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. You are not just meant to survive in this world, you are meant to thrive. God has created you with a unique purpose, and His plan for you is far beyond just getting by. He has designed you to rise higher, to overcome obstacles, and to walk in the fullness of your destiny. Right now, new levels are calling your name, and this is your time to step into that calling with confidence. I know that sometimes it can feel overwhelming. You might look at the challenges ahead and wonder if you're really capable. Or maybe you've had moments of doubt, thinking that the obstacles in your path are too big to overcome. But let me tell you something. God didn't call you to stay where you are. He called you to rise, to reach for more, and to be a living example of His greatness. When you have God on your side, there is nothing that can stop you. No fear, no setback, no enemy can stand in the way of the elevation He's destined for you. Your elevation is unstoppable because it's not based on your strength, but on His power. What God has for you cannot be hindered by anything in this world. So, even when you face challenges, trust that they are part of the process of lifting you to new heights. This is the season of your elevation. It's time to stop doubting your potential and start believing that the next level is already within reach. Asterisk, you are chosen. And this isn't just some random thing. It's by divine design. God has a plan for you, and it's bigger than anything you've experienced so far. If you're watching this video, it's no accident. There's a shift happening in your life right now, and God is calling you to step into that higher purpose. Look at your life. The challenges, the struggles, and even the victories. They've all been shaping you for this moment. You've been through what you've been through for a reason. All the pain, the waiting, the growth, has been preparing you to walk into the destiny He has for you. You have gifts, talents, and strength within you that are just waiting to be unleashed. They've been dormant, maybe even hidden, but now is the time for them to rise. When you were created, God didn't make you weak. He didn't make you small. He made you strong, capable, and filled with potential. Your calling is already in you. You've always been equipped for this moment. Asterisk, and let me tell you something. Feeling a shift is a sign. It's not just a coincidence that you've been sensing something stirring inside of you. God is preparing you for a new season, a new level. This feeling is His way of aligning everything in your life to bring you to where you need to be. His hand is on you, and He's making sure that everything falls into place for your elevation. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about that. The challenges you've faced, they're all part of God's plan to get you to this point. Every struggle was meant to build you. Every victory was meant to propel you. This is why you are chosen, to step into something greater than you ever imagined. The journey to new levels is rarely a straight path. It's not a simple, easy walk to success and fulfillment. In fact, it's often filled with challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that test your resilience. But these challenges are not there to break you. They are there to build you, refine you, and prepare you for what's ahead. As you rise higher, you will encounter difficulties, but understand that these are all part of the process of becoming the person you were meant to be. God doesn't promise an easy road. but He does promise to be with you every step of the way. The road to your elevation is a journey that will strengthen you, teach you lessons you could never learn otherwise, and shape you into someone who can handle the greatness He has prepared for you. Growth and progress often come with discomfort, but it's through these challenges that you discover your true strength and purpose. You see, the process of stepping into new levels requires you to be refined. Think about gold for a moment. Gold is mined from the earth as raw, unrefined material. But in order for it to become something valuable, it has to be put through a refining process. It has to be heated up, melted down, and purified. The same goes for you. In order for you to reach your full potential, you have to be tested, purified, and made stronger. Every time you face adversity, it's like being placed in the fire, where your character is molded and your faith is tested. The challenges you face are not there to defeat you, but to refine your mind, your heart, and your spirit. They are shaping you into the person who can handle the greatness that's coming. These challenges will make you stronger, more focused, and more aligned with your purpose. But here's the key. It's not about perfection. The road to new levels is not about getting everything right. It's about trusting the process and remaining faithful to what you've been called to do, even when things aren't going smoothly. Trust that the process is working for you, not against you. Even when it feels like you're stuck or that progress is slow, remember that growth often happens in the quiet, unseen moments. It's in these moments that God is preparing you, refining you, and positioning you for the breakthrough that's coming. The journey might feel long, and there may be times when you question if it's worth it. You might face setbacks that make you feel discouraged or frustrated. But remember this, each challenge, each delay, and each obstacle is not a sign that you're failing. It's a sign that you're being prepared for something bigger. You're being stretched, molded, and shaped into someone who can hold and sustain the new level God has for you. As you move forward, don't focus on how long the journey is or how difficult it seems. Instead, focus on the person you're becoming along the way. You're not just moving toward a new level in your career, relationships, or personal life. You're moving toward becoming the person you were always meant to be. Stronger, wiser, and more capable of handling the blessings that God is about to release in your life. So, as you walk through the challenges, keep your eyes on the goal. Remember, each step, no matter how difficult, is moving you closer to the elevation you're destined for. Trust the process. Keep believing in God's plan for your life, and know that the best is yet to come. As God is lifting you higher and calling you to new levels, it's essential to take deliberate and intentional steps to claim that ascension. It's not enough to just wait and hope that things will fall into place. You have to take action, align with your purpose, and trust the process. Here's how you can step into your ascension and fully embrace the new levels that God has for you. The first step to stepping into your ascension is aligning yourself with your purpose. You were created for a unique role in this world, and understanding what that role is will set the foundation for everything that follows. Take time to reflect on your life, your passions, and the gifts God has given you. What makes you come alive? What do you feel deeply called to do? Once you understand your purpose, begin to align your actions and decisions with it. Ask yourself, are the things I'm doing today helping me get closer to fulfilling my purpose? Are my choices reflecting the person I'm becoming? Your purpose is a powerful guiding force, and when you align yourself with it, you position yourself to receive the new levels that God has for you. Living in alignment with your purpose isn't always easy, but it's the most fulfilling path you can walk. When you know who you are and why you're here, your direction becomes clearer, and you'll begin to see how everything in your life starts to work together to bring you to the next level. The second step in stepping into your ascension is embracing faith. It's easy to get discouraged when the road seems uncertain or when the challenges seem overwhelming. But faith is what fuels your journey. It's the belief that God is in control, even when things don't make sense. Trust that God has already gone before you, preparing the way. He knows what's ahead, and He's orchestrating every detail of your life to align with His perfect plan for you. Even in moments of doubt or fear, remember that faith is not about having all the answers. It's about trusting in the one who does. To embrace faith, take time to meditate on God's promises. Reflect on times when He has come through for you in the past, and remember that the same God who brought you this far will continue to guide you as you ascend to new levels. When you trust God, even in the hardest of times, you open yourself up to the fullness of His blessings and the power that comes with stepping into your ascension. The third and final step to stepping into your ascension is to act in boldness. Too often, we wait for the perfect moment, the right circumstances, or the ideal situation to take action. But the truth is, the best time to step into your ascension is now. Boldness is about moving forward with confidence and trust, even when the way forward isn't perfectly clear. Don't wait until everything is just right. Take the first step, even if you don't have all the answers or resources. God will meet you as you move forward in faith, and He will equip you for each new challenge. Bold action is what separates those who dream about new levels and those who actually claim them. Whether it's starting a new project, speaking up in a situation where you've stayed silent, or stepping out of your comfort zone to take on a new opportunity, don't hesitate. The moment you begin to take action, you open the door for God to move powerfully in your life. The truth is, your ascension is already in motion. God has already set the stage for you to rise higher, but you have to step into it. Align with your purpose, embrace faith, and act in boldness. This is the pathway to stepping into your new level. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Your new level is waiting for you, and it's time to claim it. Sometimes, hearing a personal story or testimony can be the key to unlocking the faith and courage we need to step into new levels. Let me share with you the story of someone who embraced their calling, stepped into their ascension, and saw their life transform. This is not just a story. It's a testament to the power of trusting the process and believing that God is guiding every step. Sarah's journey is one that many of us can relate to. She had a dream for as long as she could remember. A dream to start her own business, to help others with her unique skills, and to build a life of financial independence and freedom. But despite her passion, she was afraid to take the first step. She doubted her ability, questioned her worth, and feared the judgment of others. Like many of us, she struggled with the idea of stepping into something bigger than what she had known. Sarah worked a regular 9-to-5 job and felt stuck. She knew deep down that there was more to her life than just getting by, but she didn't feel qualified or prepared to make a leap into entrepreneurship. The idea of failing weighed heavily on her, and she often wondered if she was really capable of pursuing her passion. It was only when Sarah started to embrace the truth that God had already equipped her for this purpose that things began to shift. The turning point in Sarah's life came when she decided to stop waiting for everything to be perfect. She spent time in prayer, reflecting on her gifts and talents. She realized that her desire to help others and her ability to solve problems were not mere coincidences. They were part of her divine purpose. With this clarity, she started aligning her actions with her calling. She began researching how to start a business, took online courses, and connected with mentors who could help guide her along the way. Sarah didn't wait until she had everything figured out. Instead, she took the first step in faith, trusting that God would provide the wisdom and resources she needed as she moved forward. She let go of her fear of failure and started believing in the process. This mindset shift was the key to unlocking her next level. Although Sarah still had doubts, she chose to act in boldness. One of the hardest things for her was the fear of judgment from others. She was worried about what people would say or think when she left her secure job to pursue her dream. But Sarah knew that her calling was bigger than the opinions of others. She knew that God had placed a desire in her heart, and it was time to trust that He would lead her. Sarah took a leap of faith. She resigned from her job and fully immersed herself in building her business. There were challenges, of course. Times when things didn't go as planned, moments of doubt, and obstacles she hadn't anticipated. But instead of turning back, she leaned on her faith. She kept praying, kept trusting, and kept moving forward. Today, Sarah is the proud owner of a successful business. She's doing exactly what she loves, helping people every day, and living a life of fulfillment and purpose. Her story is one of transformation, of rising above fear, trusting the process, and stepping boldly into the calling that God had placed on her life. What's remarkable about Sarah's journey is that she didn't let fear or uncertainty hold her back. She trusted that God had a plan for her and that each challenge was part of her preparation for the new level. Her ascension didn't happen overnight, but through consistent faith, action, and trust, she has experienced the rewards of embracing her divine calling. Sarah's story is not just inspiring. It's proof that stepping into your ascension is possible. If you align with your purpose, embrace faith, and act in boldness, you too can transform your life and rise to new levels. The process might not always be easy, but just like Sarah, you can trust that each step forward is taking you closer to the destiny God has prepared for you. So what about you? Are you ready to embrace your calling and step into the new levels that are waiting for you? Trust the process, take action, and watch your life transform. Your ascension is already in motion. Remember, no one can stop your ascent. You are chosen for greatness, and your time to rise is now. Embrace this new chapter of your life, and don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the first step today. Your destiny is calling, and it's waiting for you to step into it. If you felt inspired by this message, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's rise together and encourage each other to reach new heights. You are destined for more. Keep moving forward,